Hey you guys, welcome back to my page. I'm Laura with Chocolate Designs. Say hello when you jump on. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everybody. Hope you guys are so excited and ready for the holiday tomorrow. I know I sure am. I definitely am. I'm so fortunate that my friends are doing all the cooking and all I gotta do is show up with a side and we're good to go. So thankful for that. All right, you guys, in just a second, I'm going to give you a keyword to type in, and that will give you a supply list for all the things that we're using tonight. Be sure that you do say hello. And let me get over here to my comments so I can see. Hi, Lynn. Hello, Teresa. Hi, Lisa Marie. Oh, I still haven't pulled up. I'm so glad for this thing here. Hi, Wendy. How are you guys doing? Welcome in. Come on in, you guys. Hi, Donna. Hi, Pam. Oh my goodness, and I think Evan's going to come back in here again too and just play around with us. I think he's going to do part of this project with us tonight. Hi, Noemi. Hello, Sissy. Hello, all my friends. Hello, everybody. Hi, Pam. Hi, Ray. Hello, Trish and Valerie. Hello, Darlene. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Lynn. Hello, Jan and Julie. Hello, Victoria. Hey, Kim. Oh my gosh. Kim is home from the hospital, you guys, and she says many, many, many thanks for all of the prayers. Hi, Carol. Hi, Dale. Hi, Jackie. Hello, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, Joanne. Baked pies today for tomorrow. Hi, Dana. I haven't done anything, you guys. I spent all day long doing laundry today just to get caught up because it looks like I will be taking off for the weekend to go to Pennsylvania with my aunt, to bring my other aunt back here for a little while, just to kind of give my cousin a break. That has been dealing with a sick sister and a mom who's got dementia at the same time for the last 8 months. Thought we'd bring my aunt back here and give her about a week off to just decompress and grieve, you guys. So, hello, Holly. Hi, Donna. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. All right, so you guys, here we go. We have an amazing bundle right now that's, I think, only going to be available this week. And the specials that are happening on the site are like phenomenal because it's one on top of another, on top of another, on top of another, and then they just threw out another one today. So, you guys, the past stuff from previous Black Friday sales, most of that is back. It's back, so you can get all of that stuff again, which I just love. And then there's this Peanuts bundle here with the 3 transfers that you can get for just $49. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. And we're going to do one of these tonight. So these are, of course, while supplies last. I absolutely love this. And then when you spend $50 on my site right now, you are also going to get, hi, Christina. You are also going to get, with a free $50 purchase, a free laptop case. So we're going to put that on this tonight. Yeah, buddy. Right there on that side of this. And you're also going to get a free black mini squeegee with this, with a $50 order. Now, if you spend $100 and you type in the word thanks in the promo code box, you're going to get $15 off. So, even better today, right? Sunny Thanksgiving in bed. I have flu and oh, no, Dottie, no! Oh, girl, I hope you feel better. So you guys, let's open this up. We are going to do this laptop case tonight. This is your free gift with $50 purchase. And I thought, what better time to do it than now, right? And I think Evan's going to come in here and do some coloring. Now, back for a limited time are the fabric markers. Okay, these just came back in stock today. So we're actually going to do the fabric markers today instead of doing everything with the ink, instead of coloring with the ink. And I think Evan's going to have a blast just doing this with us tonight. If I can get these things open. I always struggle with packaging. Now, you guys, you might hear some extra noises tonight. We've got like 60. I did find the squeegee. Yeah, I dropped it way over there, and it was in my carpet. And, yeah, I found it, though. So, you guys, we have like 60-mile-an-hour winds right now. And my garbage cans have already blown way into my front yard a couple of times. I've had to go out there and pull those back in. Everything in the front yard is blowing around like crazy. Hopefully, I don't lose power or blow out the grid with my Easy Press. I agree, Sandy. I wish that they were white too. But actually for this particular project, I think it's good that they're not, because it's going to give the colors for the skin tone for the 4 other ones. And then we won't have to mess with skin tone color, which is pretty darn awesome, I think. Either way though, yes, I agree. I do like the white instead of the canvas a little better for a lot of stuff. But that's all personal preference. All right, so these are also back right now in stock. These are the smaller ink mats. These work with the 8.5 by 11 size B transfers that are currently 50% off on the site. You had the same ones earlier today. Oh, yeah. Trees down all over. I'm just waiting to see. I'm waiting to see. Now, you might not need to put an ink mat in here because there's actually like a plastic liner in here. But I'm still going to do it just because it's going to hold this down a little bit better and not let the fabric move quite so much. Thank you so much, you guys. Y'all are always looking out for each other. So we're going to just throw this ink mat right inside here, let that stick right down to it, and have a nice flat, even surface for this. 6 inches of snow yesterday. Oh my gosh, Valerie. So this weekend, my aunt, our Mimio, we call her Mimio, my mom's sister Paulette, who was like my best friend, you guys, in the world. She was planning on going all the way. Nope, so the ones that were for Brandy's birthday were chalk markers. These ones were a Black Friday deal, and they're the fabric markers. So they are different. Hi, Kathy. Hey, Carol. So my aunt was planning on going I'm sorry, the keyword for today is bundle. Bundle. Yes. So let's go ahead and open this up. We don't need to fuzz this because we are doing a fabric ink project tonight. So my aunt was planning on going all the way to Pennsylvania by herself. And when John got home tonight, I was like, I think you need to stay with the kids for the weekend. My aunt is almost 70, you guys. And she doesn't need to be traveling all the way from Michigan to Pennsylvania by herself. So I called her today and I was like, listen, lady, I am going with you. We're supposed to get snow this weekend, and I don't want you traveling alone. So it looks like, and I actually found, Carol will know this, when I was at ChalkCon, Carol and I stayed at Candlewood Suites, and there is a Candlewood Suites in, oh my gosh, what was the name of the town that she told me? Cranberry. In Cranberry, Pennsylvania, and I think that that's where we're going to be staying this weekend, you guys, Saturday night. So if you live near Cranberry, Pennsylvania, and you want to come see me, that's where I'll be on Saturday, and I would love to see some of you guys, okay? Just send me a message and let me know. All right, so we've got this on here. We're going to start really, really quickly with Snoopy, okay? Snoopy is the one that we need to color in with white, and we do not have a white fabric marker. Okay, so we're just going to do needing prayers for your husband. Has knee replacement surgery yesterday. He's in a lot of pain. Oh no, Christine. Yeah, knee replacement surgery is hard at first. My aunt and my mother-in-law both had knee replacement surgeries. I know how hard that can be. So you guys, we're going to take some white ink to start off with. And we're going to squeegee this. I'm going to use my black squeegee, you guys. The free with any purchase at all on my site, black squeegee, an exclusive new color. Hopefully I can get it opened. There it goes. And it's going to get lost on this desk though, because it blends kind of into my thing there. All right, so we're going to do Snoopy just in white ink to start off with. And only Snoopy. Oh my gosh. I do not know why all of a sudden my messenger is popping up while I'm live. It never used to do that before. Snoopy on a double-sided board today turned out. Oh, I bet. What is going on here? Okay, so we're just going to do Snoopy just in the bright white. Him only. Just the Snoops. And I just need to get it enough that we can tell where the outline of Snoopy is. Okay, so with our bright white ink, fast and easy, we're just going to get this on here just for the outline of where Snoopy's at. Anything else really doesn't matter right now at this point. We just got to know where Snoopy is. All right, and we're going to get that all extra squeegeed off. And you guys, that's all we're going to do to start off with right now, okay? 79 degrees. Oh, man, Liz, no! I don't even want to hear about it. We're going to pull that up, and you guys can see Snoopy here now in just the bright white ink, okay? We're not doing anything else yet, just Snoopy in bright white ink, and there he is, just like that, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to color in Snoopy. Now, my ink was watered down last time, and I think I grabbed another jar because I overwatered it. Now it's like really, really perfect for painting. So we're going to paint right with this. If yours is like just out of the jar, a brand new jar, you really want to water this down a little bit, because if it's too thick, then when you go to heat set it, it's going to crack. And you don't want it to crack. You don't want your ink to be too thick on here. Mine just happened to be watered down the last time I used it. Can you ink on canvas cases? Yes. You can ink on canvas. This is a canvas case. Well, this is, yeah, it's a canvas case right here that I'm doing right now. This is the laptop case. And it is a canvas laptop case. Cold and breezy in Kentucky. Anybody's from Pennsylvania and getting near Cranberry, let me know. I'd love to meet up with you this weekend while I'm in Pennsylvania. All right. I'm coloring in the entire thing. We just went over the outline. So that we know where he's going to be on our thing. And you guys, we also have a giveaway to do tonight. So stick around to the end. If you've missed it, it's too late at this point, okay? So earlier in the day, I got a package delivered today. And it finally had my restock of board erasers that I've been waiting for. And I ordered a bunch of board erasers. And so on my page, hi Chris, I put a little a giveaway today to ask you guys how many board erasers I ordered. Now the thing is that I thought I was giving a trick question. But you guys are good. You guys are really, really good, because I thought I was giving a trick question and asking how many board erasers and not how many packs. And I thought everybody was going to answer how many packs they thought, and it was going to be way too low. Well, you guys are way smarter than I gave you credit for today, because you actually answered how many actual board erasers and how many packs you thought it was. And there were a lot of you, a whole lot of you, who got the right answer on that. So I put all of your names in a wheel of names, and it's ready to go for the end of this live, so we can pick a winner for a $25 Amazon gift card, okay? And I'm super, super, super excited for that. All right, you guys, so here's our Snoopy all painted up in white. White ink for that guy. We're going to let Evan come in here and help with this project too in just a little bit, because there's a spot that he's going to love to help on. So how many of you guys answered your questions in there? I want to see some hearts fly if you saw that post, if you gave your answer, and you hope to win that $20 Amazon gift card. Just throw some hearts in the comments, you guys, if you saw that today, if you answered it, and there's all the hearts. You guys all saw that. You guys are all excited. There were so many comments on there too. Everybody was commenting. I think you guys even shared that out, and people that have never seen my page before were commenting on there just because they want the $20 gift card. But that's okay. Maybe they'll come back. Yes, board erasers are back in stock and you can purchase them. Yes. They've been back in for about a week and a half now. So I'm sorry if you missed it. It is too late now. Carol just answered packages. So when I went and put people's names in there, it was either by the actual number of board erasers or if they put so many packs. They had to have the word packs in there. But if they just gave a number and it was not the number of actual board erasers, it was wrong. Oh no, you answered, but you didn't hit send. Oh no! You assumed packages. And that's what I was hoping for. Well, not what I was hoping for. I thought I would trick some of you guys. And I thought everybody was going to answer packages, but I didn't say how many packs of board erasers. I said how many board erasers. I hope not. I hope that they ordered so many board erasers, and here I am using the other one. So our board erasers, you guys, these are awesome. They are to clean the transfers. They'll get out all your ink, all your paste, and we're just going to clean up this Snoopy really quickly because we're going to use this transfer again now. I got you. You guys have got to watch it because I'm going to be tricky like that sometimes on those giveaways and try to stump you a little bit. Otherwise, everybody gets it right, and it really, I didn't think it was hard. But I'm going to be tricky like that sometimes. All right, we got this all cleaned up now so we can use it again. I am going to blast this with just a little bit of heat from afar, just to dry it a little better. So you guys, John is gone most of the night tonight. He has his regular golf or his regular bowling night. And then after he's done with his bowling league, which ends around 9 o'clock, he's got a bowling tournament tonight after that starts at like 10. So he's not going to be home until about 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh my gosh, Carol, I don't know how you do that so fast. I just now got a $25 one. But I don't shop like you do. I don't shop the way that you do where you actually check and see what you can get from Fetch before you purchase. I just keep scanning my receipts. All right, you guys. So here's what we're going to do because we've got these fabric markers so we can actually paint this in with fabric markers tonight instead of using our ink to paint them in. So we're going to lay this back down and we're going to put this, oh, it's still a little bit wet. Oh, I don't want it wet. If it's wet, then that ink is it's going to run. It's got to be dry. But you also have to be really, really careful not to melt your transfer. So Fetch is a reward program for purchases of like any kind. And you scan your receipts and then you can get free gift cards for it. So the fabric markers are back on the site right now. They just launched back on the site today. And they were a Black Friday deal, and they put all the Black Friday deals back on the site. So these are back to being available again. And they also did a promotion that if you spend $100, then you can type in the promo code. If you spend $100, you're going to get this laptop case for free. You're going to get the Black Squeegee for free. And you can type in thanks in the promo code box for $15 off. It's such a good deal. You scan your family's recipes. Hello from Florida. Hi, Roseanne. It's Laura from Michigan. Hello from Michigan. Cold and windy Michigan. All right, you guys. I got this all pressed down. We're going to do the entire thing in black velvet. Yes, Fetch is an app. If you're going to get it, then please ask somebody who has Fetch before you download it so that you can get the link. Because if you use somebody's link, then you and that person are both going to start off with a bunch of points, okay? All right, we're going to use black ink for this. I'm going to go ahead and turn that right on. All right, we're going to do black ink on the entire thing, okay? So I'm just dragging this right over the design. Fast and easy. I'm not trying to press it down. I'm just trying to let that ink fall right into the silk screen. Hi, Linda. Because pressing it could squeeze that ink underneath the transfer, and then you're not going to get as good of a design, okay? So just pick up a bit. I just put my hand in it, and fortunately I did not get it off the transfer, fortunately. So we're going to try to go over this as few passes as possible and just let this fall in there. The keyword is bundle for the Peanuts bundle. For the Peanuts bundle. All right, you guys, we're almost there, and then we can go back through and we can squeegee off all that excess ink that's in there. Last one. Now, this isn't sticking down quite as well as it normally does, and I think that it's because it's got that plastic coating on the inside. So I'm just kind of holding my corners as I go and then trying to make as few passes as possible. And then not pushing down, not giving much pressure. And let's see what happens with this, okay? Hopefully it wasn't still wet. Hopefully. Check your hands, because if you touch this, it's gonna get ink on there. Fortunately, I got all the ink off of mine. And here we go, you guys. This is the best part, right? The paste, the peel, and the reveal. Let me get my towel back out so I got a place to put this thing once I take it off of here. All right, here we go, you guys. The paste, the peel, and the reveal. And then you squeal. And you want to pull it up slowly, because this right here is what can happen, you guys. I didn't press it down hard enough. And if you look, you can actually see that we did not get a very good transfer there at the top. So we peel that up slowly, and then we can actually bring our ink back in, and we can go over that again until we've got that as dark and as perfect as we want it to be, really. So I'm going to go back over that one more time with that black ink to be sure that I've got that entire thing fully covered, and then we can just start to peel up again. And still right there, I didn't get a very good transfer on that. So take your time with it. That's so much better. Lucy's hair right there doesn't have a whole lot. So we'll just add a little bit more. Okay, we're just going to go slow and add a little bit more ink wherever we need to add a little bit more ink when it's just not quite dark enough. All right, so now that I went back over that, you can see the difference. You can see the difference. Then now we've got a full black coverage on there. So don't be afraid to lay it back down, but go slow pulling it up so that you can see when that happens, okay? Wow, I didn't press down very hard at all. Because like none of their bodies are very dark. Come on, baby. So much better. Oh my gosh, you guys, look how cute Snoopy turned out. So you just want to take it slow with your ink. Now I'm going to lay it down this way, and I'm going to pull. I'm going to turn this whole thing around, and I'm going to pull from the other side and start going from this end up to check all of this down here. There's a spot there that's light. There's a spot right there in my M that's light. right there. And on the U right there. And by the M. Okay, now you guys, since we've done that, I know it is quiet without my little buddy. Since we've done that, now when we do our reveal and we pull the entire thing up, we know that we've got enough ink on there, and it's going to give you that crisp, bright black, like perfect transfer, okay? Because we took our time with it, we pulled it up slowly, and we checked it as we went along. So now look, you guys. Now look. Now it looks fantastic. And we don't have any of those spots that are extremely, extremely light. Because we took our time and we went through it, right? Oh my gosh. That's so stinking cute. So cute. I love it. I'm just spraying that down a little bit. Now I would even be okay leaving it just like this. I really would be. But I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to dry this up. And then I'm going to bring Evan in here and I'm going to let him color. If he wants to come in here. He said he wanted to do a live with me again today. But I will ask him to go by the colors on my sheet. Because I do have a cheat sheet over here that tells me what colors everything is. But we'll let him do the coloring on there and see how good my 8-year-old is at coloring. So we need to give this a really good dry. I did color Snoopy first, yes. I did him with the white ink. We're going to do the rest of them with the chalk markers. And see, or I'm sorry, with the fabric markers and see how that goes. But the background for these guys now has the skin tone because of the color of the bag. So we don't need to do anything with skin tone this time, which is really good. But we're going to get this really dried up. Dry it before you take your ink mat out. Because if you try to pull that out right now and your ink is still wet, then you're going to have a problem if it folds on itself and it touches other parts of wet ink where you don't want it to. You could ruin your design. So don't worry about that ink mat. It can take quite a bit of heat. You just want to pull it out before you want to pull it out of there before you heat set it with a heat press, but it can definitely take the heat of a dryer. You'd like the link to fetch if can be done on a computer. Mary Ellen, will you send me a message? Obviously, I can't get my link right now, or Carol can give you hers, but I can't pull it up right now while I'm live because my phone is right there. That's where I've got it on there. And yeah, it's recording me. All right, so a few little touches here just to be sure that this is nice and dry, and it appears to be dry right now everywhere. So now we can pull out that ink mat, and the ink mat's going to be just fine, you guys, I promise. All right, there we go. Woo. Evan! All right, we'll see if my buddy wants to come here and do a project with me or wants to color this in or not. All right, you guys, so now that this is done like this, thank you. Oh, let me see if I can. She's down in her room right now because her brother's been annoying her all day and she just does not want to come out of her room. She's like, no, I've had enough of him. All right, you guys. So we're going to take a piece of parchment paper. We're going to lay that right on top here. And, let me check this. I'm hoping it doesn't melt that on the inside, but I wouldn't think that they would give us anything that would melt. All right, I'm going to turn this to 300. I got it at 330 degrees. And we're going to set this for just 30 seconds with a heat press. If you don't have a heat press, you can use a regular iron. Medium to high heat, no steam, for about 2 minutes. Just to make sure that that's good and set, okay? you'd love to see Allie making her puppets. So she does have some videos that she's made, but I will not let her have a YouTube channel yet. You guys, it's one thing for them to be on my live where I can check the comments, but, well, I am sure that some of you guys who watch a lot of crafters out there probably have seen, you guys, that did kind of melt the inside of this, so maybe the heat presses, oh no, it didn't. It was just wrinkly, and so it wrinkled it. It's very, very wrinkled, but it's not melted. There's a lot of crafters out there right now that are complaining about bullies and getting bullies on their pages and people just being really mean. And if my daughter had a YouTube channel, I can't check that. So I don't want her to have a YouTube page where she could be bullied, especially not in this day and age. So I just think she's not ready for that maturity-wise yet, and I don't have the ability to really read all the comments and do all of that stuff, okay? All right, Evan! Help! Let's see if I can get him in here. Here he comes, you guys. Here he comes. Shh, here he comes. We want you to help us. So let me get my hot heat press off the stool real quick. And then you can have my stool. This is our project tonight. Oops. You guys, there's no space back here at all. None. All right. So this is our project tonight. Do you see how cute this turned out? Cool. And then on the wall over here, I have taped up the whole gang there and what colors they're supposed to be. Do you see them all? So here's what we have tonight. Do you know what these are? These are markers. Do you think you can help them color?
Sure, just tell me what colors you need.
Oh, perfect. Yes, if they're not getting washed, you can definitely use paste. Yep, you sure can.
Hello.
So we're going to get out all of our fabric markers here.
I see everyone. I see everyone.
All right, so this right here is Peppermint Patty.
Don't call me little man, also. Just don't. Just don't.
And Peppermint Patty has brown hair. And she has a green shirt. So can you give her brown hair and a green shirt? And then I'm going to work over here on Lucy, who just has a blue shirt. And her shirt is darker than Sally's. So we're going to go with our dark blue. You're doing such a good job. You guys, this would be awesome, too, for grandkids. If you've got grandkids and you want them to do little projects like this, you can absolutely ink something, like even a shirt maybe that you want to have for them. Let them pick out their design, ink it, and heat set it for them, and then they can come back in with fabric markers.
Hey, Mom, how's that skirt look?
That looks awesome. They can come back in with fabric markers and they can color it. So this was all the rage, and probably still is, not long ago, where you get a backpack and it would be white, right? Just a regular old white, it would be an uncolored backpack and it would come with fabric markers and then you could color it yourself. So now you can DIY making those for your kids and your grandkids for the holiday, and they would love it as a gift. Wow, you did such a good job.
Still not finished. There's some left to go.
Wow, buddy. He's doing such a good job, isn't he, you guys? Yeah. All right, so there's Lucy with her blue shirt. Charlie Brown has a yellow shirt. You gonna hold it up and show him? Peppermint Patty has red. Oh, it is red, isn't it? Well, he did it brown. Apparently she has red hair, which, and it's my picture, you guys. My picture over here makes it look like it's brown. So we can actually go over this with some red.
I got it.
You want to do that? And make it like a dark red, you guys, because you can layer these.
I'm gonna try not to.
That definitely looks more like her hair color.
I'm gonna try not to get in.
You are doing such a good job, bud. Thank you so much, you guys. That looks amazing.
I actually know who this character right here.
You-
The other, whatever.
Hey, don't like touch it like that and then touch down there because you're gonna end up spreading it. I
The
think.
other thing that you could say is that the name is Infinite Yapper.
All right, we're gonna do Charlie Brown here in the yellow.
Because she yaps. Well,
Oh,
she
here's the
yaps.
lid for that one.
She
Can you
yaps
do
a
her
lot.
shirt in green?
Okay, shirt. I show the shirt. Green was
Yep,
the picture.
for Peppermint Patty right there, her shirt is green.
Where do they come up with such dumb?
You guys, this is fun too. I could come coloring with my son tonight, you guys. This is pretty fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fun. How does that look?
That looks fantastic. All right, so who else do you have over there? You have Sally. So Sally has yellow hair. Thank you so much, you guys.
Yellow hair and blue.
And blue. But this part right up here has kind of got some yellow and some blue mixed in with it. So we're going to do, yeah, go ahead and just do her hair all yellow.
Brown that.
And then I'm actually going to take that red marker from you for just a second
Oh,
because
good.
right here, this little bitty spot on Snoopy,
That was a good person to choose.
his collar is red. You were a good person to choose. You were so helpful.
Yep.
Do you heat set the markers? Honest to goodness, I'm not sure. I don't think you have to.
But look at that, Mom.
It does not say that you need to heat set these. She said you're doing a great job, Evan. And you are. You're doing a really good job.
I mean, I guess. I guess so far I'm pretty hard.
So far, you guys,
Pretty
it looks
hard,
amazing.
isn't it? I'm trying. Oop, I don't want my hand on that.
So I think because we did 2 colors for Peppermint Patty's hair, it did kind of spread out onto the bag a little bit. It's fine, honey. It's nothing that you did. I promise you that. Because I think we just had too much ink in that spot at one time. So maybe we could have let that dry before coming in there and fixing her hair to be a different color. That was totally on me for having it the wrong color to begin with and having it immediately go to another color. Nothing that you did. I promise you that, okay?
Yeah, I know that.
Okay. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
Put some yellow up here, too, and we're going to add some blue over top
So
of
I'll
that.
just go like this.
Yep. And that's probably good. Perfect. Perfect. Because you see how it's got, like, yellow and blue in there?
And the other spots, like that little spot and that little spot, I'll add those with blue.
So here's the last marker.
So the shirt is blue.
So I'll show you guys what I mean by that. I would let, if you need to change your colors or go over top of it, I would let it dry completely before you try to fix it. Because it does look like we put down a little bit too much ink with those markers. And it just kind of bled out. And it's not doing that anywhere else. Just go in swirls like you did with the yellow, buddy. Just go in swirls.
Done.
Perfect. You guys! That turned out so cute, didn't it?
I'll show them.
Okay, you're going to show them?
Guys, look at this thing. This looks so good. Wait, I'm going out of the camera.
Yeah, because they're looking at, they're on this camera up here.
That is amazing.
So let me hold it up a little bit closer and I'm going to show them what I'm talking about. Hi, Jessica. So this was it right here. You guys can look at Peppermint Patty and if you see her up really close, you can see how it kind of bled a little bit. And I just think that that's because we put too much ink on there at one time and didn't let it dry between layers.
8 out of 10. Really
But you guys, now I have this really adorable laptop case that I can take with me this weekend when I go with my aunt. And I got to bring my laptop with me because I got a lot of month-end work to do. And I'll have a nice, cute little case to put it in. So I absolutely love that. All right, you guys. Now, the keyword is bundle. Make sure you guys type in bundle. Remember, the laptop case is free with $50 purchase. The black squeegee is free with any purchase. And with a $100 purchase on my site today, if you type in the word,
Hey, remember?
what's the word? Hold on a second. If you
Don't
type
say
in,
job, don't say job, don't say job.
oh my gosh, if you type in thanks into the promo code, then you're gonna get an extra. You'll get 15% off a $100 order. Wow, that's a lot of stuff going on. That's a lot of stuff going on. Plus, B-size transfers are all 50% off. Holy cow! How do I even remember all of this?
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So right now we're gonna do our giveaway. If you guys are here and your name just might be in the thing, so let's go ahead and let you guys know. First of all, let's take a picture, honey, for the thing. Can you just smile for the camera? All right. Hopefully, Facebook got that for our cover when I finally get my thumbnails done. All right, you guys. So. Sorry, what was that? I missed the comment. What is the 15 is? I don't remember. It says it on the flyer when you type in the, after drying it, you can outline her hair with, yes, we can do that for sure. Yep. All right, you guys, so we're going to give away a $20 Amazon gift card today. For those of you who entered the giveaway earlier today, the answer to how many board erasers did I order? The total, you want to tell them? I'll whisper it in your ear if you want to tell them.
Okay. So, she bought
Hi, Michelle.
50 board erasers, 25 packs.
50 board erasers, you guys, 25 packs. So if you entered 50 board erasers, was how many board erasers I ordered when they restocked. I got 25 packs of board erasers or 50 board erasers. Then I've entered your name into a wheel of names. Now, I'm not going to be able to show you this, but I'm going to give away a $20 Amazon gift card for those of you, actually I think I can, for those of you who did put 50 in the comments, 50 board erasers or 25 packs. So let me get my camera off of here. Hopefully you're going to watch my hand for a second, you guys, but I want to show you what's going on here so you guys can see. Can I use the stool for a second? Because I am just too short to reach up over this table to get my phone. All right, you guys. Oh, close up of my nostrils. Ah! All right, you guys are still looking at me right now. That's okay.
Not still here.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Michelle. All right, you guys. So I'm going to turn my camera around so you guys can see this. Everybody who answered 25 packs, 50 board erasers, your name is right here in our spin to win wheel of names, okay? So one of you is going to get a $20 Amazon gift card that I will send to you tonight. That way you have an extra $20 to spend for Cyber Monday, courtesy of Small Business Me. So here's all the names in here. And there are a bunch of you guys who answered correctly. Wow, there's a lot. I'm not going to read off all the names. We're going to shuffle this 8 times because Evan's here to help us. And he is 8 years old. Okay. You guys, the comments. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. So here we go, you guys. We're going to shuffle 8 times. Ready, Evan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times.
Wait, Mom, you said 6, 7.
I did. And then we're going to spin to win and see who gets a $20 Amazon gift card to spend.
Let's do it.
Here we go, you guys.
Let's go, let's go.
Who's it going to be?
Let's go. Let's go, Missy.
Missy Bro.
You are it. You got it. You got it.
Missy Bro, you're the winner.
Good job, W, Missy.
All right, so thanks so much, you guys, for, wow, okay.
W.
Thanks so much for playing along with us. We hope you guys have the most awesome Thanksgiving with your families and your friends.
W.
We love you so much. We appreciate all of the support
W.
and everything that you guys have done for me. And I just, every chance I get, I want to do a small token just to give back to you guys. So with much love, we'll see you guys back here again on Sunday. Have a great Thanksgiving. Be careful Black Friday shopping, but I hope you get all the best deals. We love you guys so much. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon, okay? All right, you want to say anything?
Bye-bye, 6-7 and W, everyone.
You're all winners. That's what he means by that. All right, you guys have a good night. Bye, everybody.